Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. We don't have any new assignments today. You two may feel free to go on out and enjoy your date. Date? Who's on a date? We are so not dating yet. Yet. Yet? At all! I meant at all! The Royal Army will be out in force during the festivities, but the other bracers should be around as well. Check the bars, shops, and inns. You're sure to find them. Oh, and not to dampen the mood of this joyous festival, but I have further news. Specifically, I've learned a few things about Jester. Oh, that. That's the corps 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence belonged to before joining the Intelligence Division, correct? Indeed. They were a small team that primarily operated from a small autonomous state on the outskirts of Erebonia. They were quite skilled, as they'd have to be to call themselves a Jaeger Corps. But about 6 months ago, the entire group vanished. The entire group? You mean everyone? Were they wiped out in some border skirmish? No, there are no records of them being in battle at the time. In total, over 100 people disappeared, and not a soul knows what happened to them. Yowza, that's creepy. That timetable overlaps with Lawrence joining the Intelligence Division, so maybe they all just joined the Intelligence Division. Are the two events related? We're investigating that. We might find out more from the Royal Army, actually. And there's one more thing. It sounds like the plans for a member of the Imperial family to attend the birthday celebration were cancelled. The only Erebonian representative at the ceremony will be a simple ambassador, much like in previous years. Okay. Weren't they supposed to be a marriage candidate for Chloe or something? Yeah, an arranged marriage to help cement Duke Dunnan's ascendancy. The Queen herself put a stop to the marriage talks, from what I've heard. I suppose that's why the royal family canceled their visit altogether. The Royal Army will be out in force. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, we do have a new job. The embassy mission. Mueller. It's Mueller! I would like someone to find and detain one blonde-haired, self-proclaimed musician wearing a white coat who is thought to be arriving in the royal city by eventide tonight. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. We'll do it. So, apparently, our quest is to, stab Olivier in the back. Essentially, is to lead Mueller to Olivier's location. Or some such thing. Which is hilarious, I think. Poor Olivier. He just cannot win. All he wants is to have a nice little banquet at the castle, and Mueller just won't let him have it, you know? Welcome back, brave heroes. Grant, you guys were amazing. Better than any other junior bracers I've met, that's for sure. Yay us. We couldn't have done it without everyone's help, though. I mean, my dad ended up saving my butt in there, so I'm not exactly solo heroine material. You guys are something else. Guess this makes us partners. Here's to us. Cheers. You did a remarkable job. Based on your performance, I'd say you two are already fine, full-fledged bracers. But never forget, those are only the first steps in your career. Thank you, sir. So Kurt, are you feeling any better? I'm fine, just fine. I remember just about everything, except the identity of the jerk who erased my memories. That's the only missing piece. Based on... Okay, cool. Oh, Zin and Agate. Hey, you two. Zin. So what's your next move? Back to the Republic? I'm in no rush. There doesn't seem to be any crisis in the Republic so bad that I absolutely have to be there for it. Besides, this country is full of fine opponents from your Bracer Guild. As long as I'm here, it would be a waste to leave without testing my mettle a bit more. Fine opponents? Who would you have in mind? Your dad. For starters, you've got Agate, the so-called Heavy Blade, not to mention your Silver Streak, Sherazard. And who could forget? The champions of this year's martial arts competition, perhaps the strongest of them all. Aw, Zen, that's so sweet! But don't think it means I'll go any easier on you. And don't you hold back on us. It's on, man. She doesn't speak for both of us. Feel free to hold back if you'd like. In fact, I might even prefer it. Oh, Joshua. I think I'll stick around a little while longer. As long as I'm here, it would be a waste to leave without testing my mettle a bit more. Alright. The martial arts competition. Could be a good opportunity to hone my skills. You missed it, dude. Wait another year. And if Zin the Immovable made an appearance there. Why don't you try to get in on it next year, Agate? Maybe. It might be nice, but it's become such a circus, and I don't like doing tricks for a crowd. Well, whatever floats your boat. Seeing the Queen healthy was a real comfort. All that suspicion from the Royal Guardsmen was unfounded. It's a lot's been happening lately, but I think things are finally starting to get back to normal. I would never have guessed Colonel Richard would plan a coup d'etat. Everything he said in that magazine interview, it was all just propaganda, all just lies. I'm utterly shocked. Oh, there you have it. And to the East Block. Alright. This is my first time visiting the capital. The roads are so wide. I'm gonna get a toy airship. My grandson begged me to take him to the department store. I trusted them. I was so sure the Royal Guardsmen would never betray Her Highness. And then Colonel Richard staged a coup d'etat. I just don't understand it. Hey, don't wander off. I'm worried my daughter will get lost in all this craziness. Well, maybe you should keep a better eye on her? This year the airships were a mess, so we missed the competition altogether. I heard it was because of Colonel Richard's coup. I like that guy too. Sucks when someone turns out to be a backstabber. Apparently, the department store is holding a big sale for the Queen's birthday celebration. All the latest brands and fashions are on sale, but only for a limited time. Are you serious? We gotta get over there. Everyone looks like they're having so much fun at the Queen's birthday celebration. Whoa, sure is busy out here. Doesn't look like I'll get that nap I've been wanting. May as well just hang out instead. The Queen in prison, the princess kidnapped. I don't care about the ends. The means Colonel Richard used are disgusting. It sure is calm, considering there was a coup d'etat not too long ago. So this is Calvert's embassy. I'd love to see the inside of it. So would we, dude. So would we. Word is they're going to start restructuring the Royal Military's chain of command. I hope they put someone with some brains in the command. Yeah, probably Cassius. I swear, more people turn out for the festivities every year. It's crazy. In crowds like this, I have to really keep an eye out for mischief makers and shake the fun-loving out of them. Aw. Like Olivier. During the birthday celebration, nobody really comes here. But we still need a stand guard, just in case. I'm so glad the birthday celebration is off to such a great start. Everyone looks so happy out on the streets today. The Queen's charisma is quite a positive influence. I trusted them. Oh, yeah. Okay. Leave it to the Queen's birthday celebration to bring out all the crazies, weirdos, and heroes. And this is still just a small fraction of the people you'll find in the Empire's capital city. Crazy, isn't it? I just can't imagine so many people milling about every single day. How can a city like that even function? Alright. It makes me kind of nervous dancing around like this in front of the Erebonian Embassy. It's an intimidating place. Why are you dancing in front of the embassy? This crowd is something else. It's a lot hotter today than it's been. Ice cold refreshment time. Alright, time to hit up that department store. May as well pick up some of the latest fashions after coming all this way, you know? Will you look at this line? What's it for? Oh, you're not, are you? Well then I guess you don't mind your old man eating it. Haha. Who do you think I am, a kid? I'm not going to eat that. Wow, look at the size of this crowd. It's because it's so warm out today. Anyone selling ice cream is sure to make a ton of mirror. I didn't see these lines at the other place. I think they were also selling ice cream, right? Fennel or something? You know, looking at all this kind of makes me want to eat everything they've got. Which reminds me, I made you a promise. What promise? When we were dressed up as maids in the castle, you were all sulky and pouty. And I said I'd buy you some ice cream. Why do you remember the most trivial things? And as I recall, I also made you a promise in that rest area. Oh, yeah, I guess you did. Why don't we wait for the day to settle down a little bit first? Huh? Anyway, we can walk around some more, then go to the rest area behind these stores. And then I'll buy you some ice cream. Okay? Okay. Mommy said she'd buy me more ice cream if I would leave her alone to talk some more. Oh, Lucia. This ice cream is the best. Mint chocolate is my favorite. Ew, mint. Mint is gross. Working from home means, ironically enough, I can't spend time with my kid. But she seems to understand, and it's not like I can't make time if the need arises. I've got to catch a flight on the next Cecilia. Off duty, of course, the only way to fly. I didn't have to work today, so I got to play with my kid and meet some lovely new people. What's sad, though, is I keep thinking about work. I figured this would be a much-needed break, but I just can't get away from it. Princess Claudia looks so beautiful today. I wish I could be her. I don't know. Rumors might be rumors, but it still sounds good to me. I wonder what it's like to live in the castle. Hey! No cutting in line. This line sure is taking its sweet time. 1 double chocolate mint, coming right up. Thank you very much. Ew, mint. Gross, gross. Mint is gross. Okay. We want to avoid that, right? Want to go into the department store. If I can't get my wicked tongue under control, I'll never be allowed to sell tea, so I need to just bite it and be nice. I'm going to teach myself everything I can about teas and try to talk the owner into letting me sell them. That'll show that smug sister of mine who's the real exotic tea girl in this family. Okie dokie. Oh, hi, Philip. Hello again. Please forgive my lack of decorum. Through my actions yesterday, I have caused His Grace much trouble. On that subject, do you know where we might find Duke Dunnan? Where is his grave so that we may leave some flowers for him? His Grace has sequestered himself to consider the claims made by the Queen. He is spending his days at the Herb Royal Villa, isolated with his thoughts. Oh, we still have to go there, yeah. Oh, is he now? Then what brings you here, Philip? Well, I've been sent here on an errand, to buy donuts for His Grace, you see. Oh, I see. I get the feeling he's not being completely honest about that. Yeah, he's pretty clearly here for his own donuts, but whatever floats his airship. Alright. I keep forgetting to ask Danton to order some teapots from the Republic next time he has a chance. Tea goods have gone really popular with womenfolk lately, and I think they totally love it. Now, what should I do about lunch today? Housewives never get a day off, even during the birthday celebration. Sucks for you. Welcome! Take advantage of our birthday celebration memorial sale now. Want to know more? Just ask. But such horrible, horrible things are said about him. I don't think Duke Dunnan is an inherently bad person. Oh, you have not met him. I don't know, maybe it's just me. All the girls are in the store. That's not, at all. Annalise! Huh? Hey, why so serious? It's just, this is the first time I've had a chance to work with you like this. But you two really do a nice job of covering one another, if you know what I mean. Well, we're around each other all the time, so we've gotten pretty used to each other's styles, I guess. Hello, anybody home up there? Read between the lines, you doofus. Guess I just gotta come out and say it. Annalise leaned in close and whispered into Estelle's ear. I think you two make a very cute couple. What? Don't be embarrassed. It's plain to see, with the way you look at each other. I'm jealous. I mean, I'd kill for a cute boyfriend like him. Something wrong, ladies? Haha. This is the first time I've had a chance to work with you. But you two really do... Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Annalise. That was... Yeah, we needed that. Well, hello there. What you doing, Shara? Shopping with colleagues. Been long overdue for a nice shopping trip after all. I don't get much of a chance these days. When I was little, I remember you used to take us shopping all the time. It was fun. That's right, when your dad was gone, the three of us used to go out all the time. You know, once we get back to Berlin, let's say we do a little shopping together, for old time's sake. I can buy you an outfit as a congratulatory gift. Really? I'd love to. It's a date then. usually don't shop in places like this. Scheherazade and Annalise wouldn't stop going on and on about it though, so I had to check it out. Alright. Praise the goddess. The queen is safe and able to celebrate her birthday properly. Thank goodness for that. Thanks to that coup d'etat special, the liberal news has been flying off the shelves. We can't keep them for even an hour at a time. They sell out so fast. I wonder if, like, the soldiers who are on the run, the division, or intelligence division soldiers who are on the run, might stage another, you know, insurrection or whatever at the party tonight. Oh yeah, we were gonna read this, were we not? Oops. Special, okay. Breaking story. Coup d'etat thwarted, rescuing Her Majesty the Queen. Yesterday at noon, a group comprised mostly of bracers and members of the Royal Guard stormed Grancel Castle. After rescuing Her Majesty, who had been placed under house arrest by the Intelligence Division, said group suppressed the Special Operations Unit of that division, thereby liberating the Royal Castle. Intelligence Division Commanding Officer Colonel Richard, as well as other high-ranking officers involved, were placed under arrest and charged with attempting to incite a coup d'etat. In this issue, I intend to make a full account of the hidden truth behind this string of incidents. Message to the readers. I am sure there are many out there who are dumbfounded by the headings printed in this issue. Up until now, this magazine has withheld publishing information concerning major events which surrounded the occupation of the Royal Castle, placement of Her Majesty under house arrest, and other such circumstances of pertinence in an endeavor to uncover the Intelligence Division's dark conspiracy. The Liberal News sincerely apologizes for the abrupt coverage, and in addition asks that the readers understand our decision in this matter. Editor-in-Chief. This is 20 pages long. Oh my gosh. Alan Richards' plan. The young founder of the Intelligence Division, behind his humble facade, there lurked a calculating schemer enacting a carefully planned coup d'etat. Richard's plan all began through the utilization of the Intelligence Division as a personal recruitment tool to amass a group of senior military officials mired in corruption and illicit affairs. These actions allowed Richard to hold the heart of the Royal Army within the palm of his hand, for a time at least. General Morgan and other such incorruptible figures of importance, on the other hand, were forcibly bound, imprisoned, or otherwise restrained from interfering. Terrorist incident resolved. In sum, the soldiers in blue uniforms were the perfect imitative deception with which to frame the Royal Guards. The goal of the incident itself was to secure certain test equipment and abduct Professor Russell, the leading specialist in orbit research, but the background surrounding this event is still under investigation by the Bracer Guild. Royal Princess held hostage. After gaining control over a large majority of the army, Richard finally set his coup d'etat plan into motion. Placing Her Majesty's nephew, Duke Dunnan von Oslies, on the throne in her stead, Richard assumed control over the royal family from the shadows. His plan was to press Her Majesty to abdicate the throne by taking Her Highness Princess Claudia hostage. But the Royal Guard, led by First Lieutenant Schwartz, saw right through the machinations. A fierce battle ensued between the Special Operations Unit and the Royal Guard over Her Highness, the Princess. However, being outnumbered, the Royal Guard's stand ended in defeat and Princess Claudia was taken captive. Following the incident, members of the Royal Guard were branded as terrorists, and the unit was driven underground. With nothing standing in Richard's way, the success of his coup d'etat was only a matter of time. Unlikely heroes make an appearance. Amidst the chaos, an unheralded ray of light shone down upon the scene. A certain few individuals infiltrated the castle and slipped past the security of the Special Operations Unit. Moreover, they succeeded in meeting with Her Majesty the Queen, who was under house arrest at the time. I've refrained from writing these individuals' names in deference to the Bracer Guild's request, but suffice it to say the guild itself, which had been in the dark due to regulations sanctioned by the Intelligence Division, was for the first time able to grasp the direness of the situation thanks to information acquired by these nameless heroes. After being apprised of the chain of events, the Bracer Guild would become a central force of opposition to the Intelligence Division. Liberation of the Queen. The Bracer Guild rendezvoused with the estranged Royal Guard and set about liberating the Herb Royal Villa through a joint operation carried out under the veil of night, and beginning with Her Highness, Princess Claudia, succeeded in rescuing the hostages. Then yesterday, using the tolling noon bell of the Grand Cathedral as a cue, a rescue team primarily made up of bracers and members of the Royal Guard pressed forward with a plan to storm the castle in a three-pronged attack from air, land, and the underground. As rangers of the Royal Army under the command of the Intelligence Division fell upon the liberating group, a deadly battle with the Special Operations Unit erupted within the halls of Gransal Castle, and even spread to the lower levels. The struggle finally came to an end with the safe rescue of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. At roughly the same time, a unit of Royal Army that had come within sight of the castle seized its advance after being persuaded to lay down arms by General Morgan, who had escaped from captivity and rushed to the royal city. The coup d'etat plan, which had been crafted by Richard and the Intelligence Division, had been, without a doubt, thwarted in the blink, at the narrow brink of no return. The face of this nameless paramilitary unit. As is evident from the information presented in this article, the ambitions of the Intelligence Division were not shattered by the strength of a lone hero, but by the combined courage of a host of unnamed individuals, who in the end wielded the strength necessary to bring down the curtains on this intricate scheme. It has also been rumored that a number of civilians stood shoulder to shoulder with the ranks of the Royal Guard and bracers in this endeavor. During this final struggle, the forces gathered together on the Liberator's side were, in fact, put in a situation which many would agree was insufficient in terms of strength to combat this foe. However, it was the courage of these civilians that compensated for this deficiency. As a reporter caught up in the mix, I was also one of those individuals who found themselves being borne up by this incredible energy. Among those who gave me the strength to carry on were two junior bracers in particular, to whom I owe a special debt of gratitude, for without them, penning these articles would have been an impossibility. As we come to the end of these tumultuous events, I am once again overcome with feelings of reverence and thankfulness. The two individuals of whom I have spoken are scheduled to be awarded with their long-awaited status by the Bracer Guild at any moment. Please forgive my use of the following space for a personal message in consideration of the heroes who saved Liberal Kingdom. My heartiest congratulations to the both of you, and if you're ever in the mood for curry, it's on me. Oh, Niall! Society, Royal Guard reinstated. The Royal Guard, which had been branded as terrorists and forced underground, has had its honor restored. The Army Strategic Operations Headquarters also decided today that the Royal Guard will be officially reinstated, and it is expected that First Lieutenant Schwartz and all of her fellow officers will be returning to their former unit. Society, General Morgan promoted. The coup d'etat plan was carried out by a division of the military that should have served as a protective shield to the public. The Royal Army itself, unable to forestall this serious incident, despite the threat it posed to the nation, will refocus its prime objective on restructuring and reorganizing in order to prevent such future tragedies. To head that movement, the Royal Assembly has already proposed the leadership be awarded to General Morgan. The Royal Army has shown signs that it will comply with these demands, and General Morgan is expected to accede to the office of Commander of Strategic Operations. In addition, it was announced that former Colonel Cassius Bright, who acted as the general's right hand during the 100 Days War, will be making a return, this time as an adjunct to the commander. The former colonel had, after the war, resigned from his post and transferred his considerable talents to the Bracer Guild. Society, mystery at the Tetracyclic Towers. Yesterday afternoon, numerous reports came in from all over the kingdom in witness to a mysterious light. It has been said that a beam of light shone from the tops of the Tetracyclic Towers. We are presently awaiting an investigation into the matter, as no further details are known at this time. Okay, that makes me think that the things were connected. Like, the 4 columns that we saw underground were connected to the towers in some way. Because, like, last night or whatever, like, the things, stuff happened. I don't remember what happened. But we saw them underground. And then they start glowing. The towers start glowing. So, like, they have to be related somehow, right? Alright, let's go do this quest. I think we've talked to everybody here. We want to do the quest. Oh, no, we haven't talked to the people at the landing port. One sec. Or the houses. I don't think we went into the houses, did we? It looks like the airships are moving at long last. Finally, I can get back to Bose. We got wrapped up in the coup d'etat before we even knew what was going on. It was kind of a shock. All the landing port closings have been on account of this coup d'etat, I suppose. Makes sense, but if the general populace had known that was the cause, I'm sure there would have been mass hysteria. I'm just glad that despite it all, we were still able to hold the birthday celebration. I hope our passengers have a safe and enjoyable flight. Alright, cool. It's so nice to finally get back to some real work. We've got to win back our customers' trust. Finally, the airships are back on track again. Now maybe I can get some work done. Finally, we can resume tests on the RSA. Gotta get that new central factory engine for finished up. Now that Professor Russell is safe, I hope the project can finally move forward again. Alright, let's go! It's Faye! Man, now that is form. And is that her boyfriend? I can't believe I'm here, right up next to Arcee, after everything that happened. It's absolutely magical. Hey, it's you guys. Huh? It's me, Private Brahm. You took a letter delivery request for me at Wolf Fort, remember? Oh yeah, I remember now. How have you been? Eternally grateful. Thanks to that letter, I managed to patch things up with Faye. Well, good for you, lover boy. Good for me indeed. Looks like you two are enjoying some alone time yourselves. What? Yeah, I guess we are, but you know. Looks like we both have some fighting to do. Best wishes to you, my friends. Yeah, same to you. Look, Brahm, just look at that bridge construction. Isn't it just too exciting? Yeah, have fun, guys, have fun. Yay, looks like we managed to get them back together, which is great, you know. Job well done. Matchmakers extraordinaire. That's what bracers are for, you know. Oh, here's the History Museum. Maybe Alba. We can talk to Alba. Now, where did Professor Alba get off to? I had a question for him about his special study course. Oh no, Alba's not here. Okay, well, did the director come back from Bose, was it? Oh yeah, you're back. Imagine my surprise when I found myself stuck in Bose with no way home. A lot of things happened in my absence, but the museum is thankfully still intact. Yep. It sure is lively outside. After I finish my work, I might go out there and get a bit lively myself. Have fun? Maybe Alba is... Nope, not in the office. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Maybe we'll see him somewhere. Oh, but we've already been all over town, so I don't know. I don't know where he is. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna go and do the quest now. The quest with Olivier. Okay, so we are going to be completing that quest for Mueller. We found Olivier. Let's go talk to him. Since we can't get inside the embassy to talk to Mueller, right? Estelle Joshua. It is the birthday celebration. What a waste it would be if we were not to enjoy it, no? Hey Joshua, I think he's the guy. Without question. I have it. Why don't you join me in a little afternoon delight? Just you and I. Doesn't that sound divine? Come now, do say yes. Funny you asked. We were just talking to this guy who asked us the same thing, and we said we have this friend whom you would probably just love to talk to. Did you really now? Honest to goodness? Absolutely. Would you like us to introduce him to you? I would love that. I would most love that. Please, lead the way. Huh? Why are we back at the Bracer Guild? Oh, don't get your neckerchief in a knot. Elna's calling over our guest, you see. Yes, yes. The interested party has been successfully contacted and should be arriving here shortly. He's so happy. Look at his smile as he says that. I imagine she simply can't bear waiting for the opportunity to meet me. We definitely used male pronouns when we were describing this person to Olivier. But somehow, in his mind, like, between our mouths and his ears, like, it just changed. No wonder he came with us so willingly, like... Tell me, have I made this kitten's acquaintance before? Or is this to be our first meowing? Oh, I believe the kitten knows you and really wants to see you. Huh, kittens in Grancel. Perhaps it's Shara. Or perhaps even Karna or Annalise. No, I must not discount the possibility that it might be Mayor Maybelle, or maybe even dear sweet Lila. Surely it's not Princess Claudia or Tita. Dude. Hands off, okay? Hands off, Tita. Well, let's just say that you've got one heck of an imagination. Ah, it seems that our guest is already here. Is she now? My dearest, come in! Oh my gosh. This cracks me up. With that kind of welcome, who am I to refuse? What? Looks like you've done what I asked then. I appreciate it. On behalf of the Erebonian Embassy, I thank you. That's not necessary. It was Olivier who was really eager to oblige you. I don't remember being present at that discussion. But does this mean that you're the kitten who wished to see me? What are you smoking? Oh, I love Mueller and Olivier together. They make such a good comedic duo. What are you smoking? Her Royal Majesty the Queen directly invited you to tonight's banquet, so I'm not about to tell you you can't go. But I know you, and I know you're going to get into trouble if you're not properly chaperoned. So I'm keeping a close eye on you until dinner time, and you're going to like it. Estelle Joshua, you tricked me? Don't blame your bad hearing on us. You were the one who decided it was a woman. We never said a word. We definitely used male pronouns. Now then, every evening swiftly approaches. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out, and you're going to do it. So let's get back to the embassy, shall we? Oh no! It's dragged away. Well, case closed, I guess. Since that concludes your investigation, allow me to give you your rightful reward. Your proper bracer notebooks are not yet ready, so I'd like for you to note this in your junior one. We got paid for stabbing Olivier in the back. That's just great. I feel a little guilty about this request, but okay. Now, why don't we get back to the birthday celebration? Sounds good. And once we've checked everything out, we can go to the rest area in the Eastern Bloc. Yes, we know the date. The Royal Army will be out in force. Yeah. Okay, alright, thank you. There wasn't any new quest, was there? No. Alright, it looks like our big last hurrah was stabbing Olivier in the back.